In this lesson, we are going to be looking at nets of 3D objects. Now, before we look at the nets of the 3D objects that we're going to be investigating here, we need to define what a net is. A net is a two-dimensional or flat shape that makes a three-dimensional shape when folded. So in other words, if you unfold a three-dimensional shape, and you can see this in a variety of places, you can also look up nets on the internet. Now when you unfold a three-dimensional shape, you'll have something flat, and that flat thing is called a net. And another key idea is that a three-dimensional shape can have more than one net. So there's lots of possible flat shapes that can fold into the exact same thing. And you'll see examples of that throughout. In this particular chapter or unit, we're going to be looking at three different three-dimensional objects. While there's lots of three-dimensional objects, these are the three we're going to focus on. You can actually see them below in the purple box. One three-dimensional shape we're going to be looking at, and this is in a few sections from now, is a cylinder. And a cylinder is kind of like a pop can. Another three-dimensional shape that we're going to be investigating and looking at is a triangular prism. And the third and final shape that we're going to be looking at here, and again, a triangular prism is sort of like a Toblerone bar. It's got two triangles that are parallel to each other. And a final three-dimensional shape that we're going to be investigating in this chapter is a rectangular prism. So just as a little bit of an intro or a look at the key idea here, don't write what's in the purple box, but here's the idea. If we took a cylinder, which is a pop can, and unfolded it, that would be its net. If you unfolded it, you'd have two circles, and the curved surface would fold out to be a rectangle. If you took a triangular prism and unfolded it, this would be one possible net for that triangular prism. And you could fold it to make the triangular prism, and if you unfolded a rectangular prism, you'd have a net that looks like that. So understanding the views of things and how to unfold them is going to be important as we move forward in this chapter.